Okay, welcome to your first day of remote learning. Here is the first video that I will be posting for you, and it will be in the daily agenda slide, obviously, because if you're watching this, you clicked on that. So remember, every day for class, you're clicking on the link in your schedule. That will bring you to geography. It will bring you automatically to the classroom. This is where you're going to click on for class. This is where you're going to click on for your daily agenda. So when you click on that, today is November 5th. It will always be the second slide. What we're working on will always be the second slide. So announcements, you have to be in Google Meet for the entire time we are in class, means I'm teaching you. And your homework is to read for 20 minutes a day. I will post this video here as soon as I'm done with it. You need to go in and do your daily geography challenge. I'll be looking at those answers and putting up a leaderboard at the end of next week to see how well everyone's doing. Today we're going to work on our article of the month. I'm going to do a separate video for that, just in case you can't be there for the live class. And then remember, if you need to sign up for office hours or you're not sure what you owe for any missing assignments, you're going to click on the turkey. Okay? All right, so for today, we are going to be doing the article of the month. This is going to be this November's article of the month will be a formative because it's the learning piece. You haven't done one of these yet, but as we move forward, every month you're going to have a new article and it will be a summative grade. So I want to make sure that you understand exactly what you need to do as we go through this article in November. So this article is also going to have to do with the theme of movement because that's where we left off when we were talking about the 5 themes of geography. If you, for some reason, didn't make it to the real-time class today, then you're going to miss out on a little review that we did so far for location, human environment interaction, and movement. So you're going to want to look back at your notes and practice those things, make sure you know them. So for November article of the month, you are just going to follow all the steps in this. This is assigned to you in Google Classroom. If you click on the link in the daily agenda slide, it will bring you to the classroom assignment. This is the rubric on how you are graded. And you'll notice that some of these things are crossed out because for this article of the month, you're going to have to answer some questions. There are times when I ask you to write a summary. There'll be times when I ask you to write a personal reflection. But for this article, you're going to have to answer questions about movement. So your first thing is not going to be to number the paragraphs. Your first thing is going to be to So you are just going to follow the steps that you see here. You're going to read the article carefully and highlight any words that you need to clarify. So when you come across a word in the article you don't know, you put your cursor over it and you go up to the highlighter and click any color that you want to highlight it. So that's your first step. So you'll read through the article carefully, which I will do with you in a different video, or I will do it in real class as well. And you're going to highlight words as we go that you don't where you don't understand what they mean. Step 2 is to read the article carefully and take notes in the margin. So you'll see in the article as we scroll down, the article's here and there's this column over here. So as we read, I'll stop after each section and give you a minute to write something in on the side. These are called annotations. And your notes are going to include things that show that you understand what is being read. So you can write down what the main idea of that section was. You can write down any questions that you have while we read it. You can make text connections to the world or yourself or media, like, oh yeah, I've heard of this happening before during World War I. So in the margins as we read are where you're going to make notes. Step 3 will be to preview the questions that you've been asked to respond to. And then you're going to complete the written response. So again, sometimes you'll have a summary, sometimes you'll have a reflection, but this time you're going to have questions. And the questions are all the way at the end of the article, and that's where you're going to answer them as well. So those are the steps. Each step is a grade. So if I expect you to be highlighting words that you don't understand, and based on all these things that you do will be what your final grade is on the summative. Okay, so that's what our task is for today. Again, I'm going to record a different video of me reading the article just in case you did not make it to live class today. Hopefully you did. I expect to see you there. And if you have any questions, you can always email me, or you can set up office hours too if you need a little extra help with this. Okay, have a great day, guys.